Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So this week has been pretty interesting. We've got range bar, range bar, range bar, range bar, range bar. That is sideways price action of note, and at the same time, obviously, oscillators have crossed over on the 8-hour. So what typically happens when you see situations like this, you see the oscillators sort of float down to the downside, or at least one of them, and we continue in this range. So I think the thing to keep in mind is we're coming up to end of month, so this is a monthly bar. So these previous two monthly highs are going to be key. So the question is, are we going to close with the new high? We already do have a high, but are we going to close above the previous month's highs? And I think that's what the bulls are going to be trying to be doing, and obviously the bears are going to be trying to get a bear bar. I don't have much time left in the week, but this week you can see it's been pretty much a tight range. So are we going to get a big bear bar, or are we going to break through and get a bull bar? So that's what the bulls and bears are doing on the upper time frames. So always gets a bit volatile towards the end of the month. And you can see sideways, there's no reason to be trading this, to be quite honest. Oscillators are easing off quite nicely. Trend is up, there's no debate about that. Look at it on any time frame at the moment, except when we start looking at the lower time frame. So on the hour, you can see we're still sort of, I won't say we're above the moving averages. Moving averages are flat, and oscillators are coming down to the bottom as well. So, the question is this an area to be buying off? In my opinion, not, because it has been tested a couple of times. So that's 34,900. So I would be looking for something a little bit further down. Now, one thing that you need to pay attention to, and I know there are gaps, just want to show you where they are. So you can see on the 5-minute chart, well, not the 5-minute, on the 50-minute chart, you'll see them on the 5-minute as well. There are gaps down here, and there's the first one. It's ever so slight there. Then you have another one down here. So what I'm talking about is, you can see where the red bar has closed. See the red bar closed there, and then the green bar was a jump up and sort of run away. So that is a gap. And those gaps are typically filled more often than not. And he has a big one down the bottom here. And you can see there's another one down there. So when you see gaps like that on the lower time frames, typically they are closed somewhere along the line. And you need to pay attention to it pretty much all the time. Whenever you see it, when you're in a bull trend and you see them happening, you know to be taking profit higher up, because the next pullback will more than likely come back to that level. So anyway, for me at the moment, this is sideways. No real reason to be trading this. Not interested in shorting this though. So it does. There's just too much going on at the moment. We've got data coming out today again. We've got a whole lot of results coming out today. Amazon probably leading the biggest one coming out today. Yesterday's results were again better than expected. So yeah, I think we just need to wait for some structure. And at the moment, this is a range, and it's been a 2-day range. And the longer it ranges, the harder it gets to break out of it. So at the moment, it's a 50-50 call whether we're going up or down. And I'm not into trading the toss of a coin. So I will be waiting on the sidelines. If we do break below the structure to the downside, levels that I'm watching, first would be 34,800, then 34,590, then 34,500. Those are the areas that I'll be watching to the downside. If we do get sort of structure, if we do get price to start coming into this area, we'll definitely be looking at opportunities of buying back into it. But at the moment, we're going to sit on the sides and wait for structure to see what happens here. Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch you later. Cheers for now.